Hey, what's going on YouTube? Cody Ogle here, coming to you guys with another video today. In this video, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff that I picked up from Savers. So let's get this haul started. Alright, so I've got a list of some stuff on my computer here that I picked up. So the first item I want to show you guys is this Rock Band bundle that I picked up, if you can see that. I've got the box there. Inside the box is the drum kit. It doesn't have the drumsticks, unfortunately. But I also got the guitar as well that comes with the USB dongle, and it came with the microphone as well, but the PlayStation 3 game wasn't in there, so that's for the PlayStation 3. So I paid, I think they had $50 on it, and I was able to get it for $40, and I'll be able to sell it probably locally on Gumtree, because over here in Australia we don't really utilise Craigslist as much as you guys do in America. So I'll put it on Gumtree, and for those of you that don't know what Gumtree is, it's a local sales page that is actually run by eBay. It's really good to sell your stuff for free. I'll be putting it up there and probably get it sold for around $100. So the next two items actually are exactly, or almost exactly the same. So the HP LaserJet printer cartridges. The 122A. So I got the blue and the black. Now they had $13 for these each. I was able to get $11 each for them, so I paid $22. And after free shipping costs and all that stuff, I'll sell them individually for $53.30. So I'll sell them together, estimated at about $100. So 22 into 100, that's pretty cool. Alright, next up we've got a Texas Instrument calculator. So this is the TI-84 Plus calculator. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the front cover, which kind of decreases the value a little bit. And also at the back, it's got the previous owner's name. But I have discovered that it is just white out, so I'll be able to scrub that off with no effort at all. So I haven't tested it yet, but if you're going to sell this stuff, make sure that you test it before you put it up for sale. Just because it's not really worth the returns and stuff like that. So they had $10 on this one. I was able to get it for $8, and I can sell these all day long for $80 with cover completed. No leads or anything, but just the front facing cover for $80. So I'm going to put this one up for $60 and get it sold. So the next pickup was this awesome PlayStation 1 original console. If you can see it right here, I'll get it for you guys and show you. But let me tell you a story about this. I found two of these in the same Savers. There was a bundle of each of them, so this one was sitting on top with, I'll talk about this game in a second, like that, and it was taped around, so it was obviously bundled with that. And they also had another PlayStation 1 console, exactly the same, like that, for the same price, but without the game, and that was bundled with whatever other accessories it had, which obviously wasn't as much as this game here. So I saw the other one originally, I was like, yes, got to get it. And there was a guy right beside me too. He was hunting them down because he must have been like a real gaming guy, because I could just sense his presence breathing down my neck. And then I looked to my left and I'm like, oh, there's another one. And I saw crash. And as soon as I saw crash, that sent money signs going off in my head. And I just ran over to there and picked that up instead of the other one. And I was holding it in my hand. I could just feel that guy just standing right beside me. He was like, put it down, kiddo. That's mine. I could just have that feeling. I got it, and I ended up opening it up, and there was a game inside there as well, but it was Scooby-Doo, so it's only like a $5 game. But the thing with this Crash Bandicoot game, number 2, the Gore-Tex Strikes Back, this game sells for around about $35 to $40 alone, and with discounts, I was able to get the whole thing bundled together for $22.49. So my estimated resale value for this, with the controller and its leads and stuff, I'll be able to sell it all for about $70. I made sure to test it and everything. I mean, the games, they do have a little bit of scratching up. You can't really see it on the camera, but I tested them out and they work a treat. What else did I pick up? Oh yeah, some nice shoes, as you can see here. So I picked up some of these Asics Kayano 21s. These things are awesome. They're basically brand new condition. They're not exactly brand new. I wouldn't list them brand new because they're obviously not brand new, but they're close. As you can see on the back of the heel, they've got a little bit of wear, and also on the back of the heel as well, right there, the white has got a bit of black marking and stuff. But these are a women's shoe, obviously, with the colours. And they wanted $30 for these. With my discounts, I got 20% off. I paid $24 for them. So these are US 8. I'm lucky I did pop on these because these retail for about $250 at Rebel Sport or Sportsco or some kind of retail sports shop. There's no doubt that I am going to be able to sell these for about 90 to about 120, but I'm going to list them at $110 with a best offer. The other shoes I picked up were a pair of Asics again. These are the Keanu 20s, but these are a boys shoe. They're a US 5. They could be US 5 for men's, but I did find them in the boys shoe section. Keep an eye out for those bright colours because these scream money. They had, I don't know, I think it might have been $10 or something, I can't remember, but I did pay $6.39 for these ones, and they'll be a fairly quick sale at about 30 bucks. You could probably get a little bit more, but I'm just going to price them a little lower at 30 and get them out the door. Alright, clothes. I'm going to leave the clothes till last because they're right at the back, unless I've got through everything. I just got a few other things here to show you guys, and then I'll get into the clothes. So here, I got a lot of 3 Nerf guns. I had $5 each for these. With my discounts, I think it worked out to be about $4 for each gun. So in total, I paid $12 for all these 3 guns, and I'm going to put them up for about $40. These ones are just non-battery operated, but this one here is battery operated. So I just made sure to take off the side battery pack and made sure that it worked when I inserted batteries, and it works a treat. And it also came with some bullets and stuff there as well. So awesome profits with Nerf guns, keep your eye out. I recommend selling the smaller guns in lots, then you can get them sold a lot easier. But if you do find huge guns, like there's a nice machine gun out there with a tripod, and if you get it with the bullet belt and stuff, that sells for like $40, $50 alone. So just keep an eye out for the Nerf gun stuff, guys. And lastly, with the stuff that I want to show you, I picked up this vintage remote controlled car. I just, took a bit of a gamble on it because I didn't know the value of it. They had $2.50 on it, so I picked it up. But I thought I'd have a little bit of fun out of it, testing it out and stuff. But it works out that this is only worth like 15, 20 bucks, but still a little bit of profit there. So yeah, just an awesome little rally car vintage radio controller, I think they're called. So yeah. All right, guys, let's get into the clothes. All right, so I'm ready to show you guys the clothes. I think it'd be better if I just bring you guys over, and you can have a look. So what do we got here? All right, so the first item is a Gant button front shirt. This is a size medium, so it's got Gant in white at the front there on the pocket. This is a regular fit, but really cool shirt. It's got a nice checkered pattern going on and different colors there. So I paid $6.40 for this one. It's a little wrinkly. I don't normally iron my stuff, but if it's this bad, sometimes I might do it just to make it look a lot more presentable in the photos and stuff. I'll have no trouble selling this for about $30. There's another one here quite similar, but I'll be selling this one for $35. Reason being is because if you find Gant with that sort of logo there, I know my camera's not focusing properly, but it's kind of got like a USA flag type thing going on. That's money, so they're about $35 to $40 if they have that. So this one here is a nice pink checkered one as opposed to the other one I just showed you, which is red. So I paid $6.40 for this one as well. Sell it for about $35 like I said. And this one's got some cool Gant stuff going on there on the sleeve. Yeah, but this one's button front, Oxford collar for this one, same as the other one. Next item is a really nice Polo Sport by Ralph Lauren, size large, 100% cotton, made in India. Vintage button front long sleeve shirt. Now this is money because it is colourful. As you can see, it's got really nice colours going on. I don't know how much I paid for this. I'll have to check here on my computer. Okay, so I paid $6.40 for this one as well. I'm going to price this one. I'm actually going to put this on Etsy. If you guys know what Etsy is, I'm going to put it on there. So it's kind of like a place where you can sell homemade and vintage items. So I'm going to put it on there and see how I go. I might be able to sell it for a bit more than I could on eBay. So I was thinking around $50 for this, but maybe some vintage hardcore Etsy Ralph Lauren collectors might want this. So they might pay a premium for it, so I'm not sure, but we'll see how we go. I might double list it on eBay as well for about $50. Next up, we got a really nice Ralph Lauren Blake. 100% cotton, extra large. This one's also money as well, because it's got the bright, vibrant colours. and the awesome pattern. So this has Oxford collar too. Not much else to say about it really, but I paid $12.34. Now I'm going to price this at about 45 bucks with the best offer, as I do with most of my clothing and most of my items in general. I sell on a best offer, so I'm going to try 45 on a best offer and should get it out the door. I don't normally pick up this brand, but I did on this occasion because this is a Nautica extra large, and if you can find any kind of middle class brands like Nautica in a really big size, it's going to sell for some good money. So there's the logo for Nautica, but it's just a nice generic plain red polo. Now it's really hard to see with my light. My light's a bit deceiving. But yeah, just a generic polo there. It's got Nautica on the back. But I paid $3.80. I'm gonna put this up for $29. Now this is money also. Another Gant medium. All these three Gant shirts must have been donated by the same person. So this one, as you can see, it doesn't actually have any Gant logo at the front. Now I was a bit skeptical whether to get it or not, because I only get Gant stuff if it has that Gant logo. Something special about this shirt right here. It's got awesome multicolored buttons, and that's something really cool that I noticed about this shirt. It's got Oxford collar too. And all these shirts, especially this one, is probably in the best condition. I paid a little bit more for this one because they must have seen the colours and gone, oh, that's a bit more. So just checking my computer again. I paid $9 for this one. Honestly, I'm going to put this up for $50 on a best offer. I think one sold for $100. They put it at a bid at $25, and it went all the way up to $100. But I guess that depends, because it was a really, really nice colourful shirt as opposed to this one, and people just wanted it. So I might actually put it up at a bid and just let the market determine how much I get for it. Next up, we've got three really nice small sized custom fit Polo by Ralph Lauren polo shirts. Now we've got white, yellow and purple, and together for these I paid $20.77. Now what I'm planning on doing is selling them as a lot together for about $56. So I'll be able to make about 30 bucks out of these shirts. If I sold them individually, I'd probably get the same amount as I would if I was to sell them in a bundle. So it's better to sell them as a lot of three. So Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren. Awesome. Speaking of Ralph Lauren, we've got this awesome extra large Ralph Lauren zip up mountaineering jacket. Now this jacket is just so cool and unique. It's got like a little embroidery in there, but it's just a really thick wintry jacket, like something you'd wear outdoors. So I'm going to use mountaineering as a keyword for this, because I did find one that was a mountaineering jacket quite similar to this, maybe a little bit better, and that sold for $100. So I'm going to put mine up for about the same price on a best offer and see if I can get it sold. But I did pay $8 for this one, about $7.60. So I'm going to put it up at 100 bucks with a best offer, and we'll see what happens. Some more cool things about this jacket also, it's got a really nice hoodie, which is also foldable and zips up into the back of the collar. And also on the sleeve, it's got a really cool, kind of like a palm tree or something like that, embroidered on the side. Here's another jacket, and this is where the money's at, with jackets. You can make a ton of money with jackets. So I picked up this G-Star Raw zip-up jacket, really quality item. This is the Raw Correct line by G-Star Raw Edition. Now I think this is a more expensive version of the G-Star Raw. So this is also like a jackpot. I think I had $10 on this one, and I got I think $9 for it. But I'm gonna put it up at $59 on a best offer, as one sold quite similar for that price. It's kind of got like a half turtleneck style collar going on there. Now the next two pieces here are actually the same. So this is a Columbia jacket, but it has this inner fleece inside. It's kind of like a double, like 2-in-1 jacket. So what happens is, I've dismantled it, but as you can see here by the sleeves on this fleece, it actually buttons into the inside. As you can see here, it's got the button to the inside of this jacket. So it's kind of like two jackets in one. So Columbia, I don't normally pick up Columbia stuff. They had $20 on this. I was able to get it for about $18. It's not going to bring me the best resale value. I got it because I was going to use it for myself, for hiking and camping and stuff like that. But I'm also going to be able to make a profit on it if I want to sell it down the line. So Columbia size small. This is the Omnitech. It's got the Omnitech technology going on there. So it's kind of like a waterproof style As you can see there, it's got waterproofing and stuff like that. But really, really nice. Yeah, I might hold on to this for a bit and see how I go down the track. If I was to sell this down the line, I could probably get 50 to 60 bucks. Then the last item I want to show you guys is this super ridiculously cool G-Star Raw. Kind of like a puffer jacket, but it's not that puffy. But it has that kind of texture and kind of look to it, if you know what I mean. So this is an absolutely cool jacket. I paid $23.70 for it. So there's the tag. This is an extra large. I don't know what I could get for this. I'm guessing around 80 to 100, but it could be even more than that. It's just ridiculously cool. And on the back, it's actually pretty hard to see with the camera. It's got this awesome embroidery as well. So that's it for today's video.